Oh man. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. So I made it to Colorado Springs, and it's kind of my starting point. I'm gonna head up Gold Camp Road and check out the old mines and the tunnels, and it should be a good day in America. Drove through the night and, you know, exhausted. Grab breakfast, grab coffee. Excellent way to start it off, to get you pumped up, get you energized and ready to go again after the long drive. All right, let's go. So how is it that I can do these trips? You know, I work, I have a family, so how am I able to do these trips? Well, a lot of it's just common sense, but I'm gonna kind of go through a couple main things that allow me to be able to break away and take these little trips here and there, and sometimes big trips. But a lot of these are just little trips, 1 day, 2 day, and a lot of overnight driving, and which is what I just got done doing. And you can tell how I'm aging, and that's because of it. So let's get started. Safety first. 26th Street takes you right up from Old Colorado City, right up to the beginning of Gold Camp Road. This part's called Lower Gold Camp Road. And I think like a major section of it just collapsed over time. And most of it was an old railroad. And you go through some tunnels, and used to be a lot more tunnels, but they've collapsed over the years. This isn't officially Gold Camp Road. We're about on it up here once we wind up this hill. There's about 1 million hiking trails, maybe mountain biking, I can't tell yet. But a guy came running my way around a sharp corner. I swear he came out of a bush, it looked like. So I was going slow, thankfully. Boy, you really gotta go slow and look out for bikers. There's a nice house. So yeah, we're not up in BLM yet, or Pike National Forest. I think most of this is Pike. We're at the dirt road beginning of Gold Camp. Yeah, there's Colorado Springs. So this road's pretty tight, very well maintained so far. So I mean, these are in no particular order, but let's just say for fun. Number one, how I am able to travel and work full time and have a family. Oh, here's the tunnel. Am I recording? This one has not collapsed, and hopefully it won't. So maybe number one, use your time efficiently. If you're gonna plan a trip and you have to take off work, take off Friday or take off the Monday and use the weekend. You have 3 days or maybe even a 4 day, or you can utilize, I mean, everybody does this. This is kind of common sense, or utilize a holiday. Problem with that is weekends, holidays, there's more travelers, there's more people in your way. So going to remote spots are kind of ideal. So using your time efficiently, right? And as I do whenever I go to, you know, somewhere farther from my house than a couple hours, I drive through the night. You know, it saves time, you know. Am I tired when I get there? No, because I get fired up and usually, you know, relax, have a coffee, breakfast, whatever, and get going, just like I did today. It's a good example. I did sleep a couple hours at a rest stop, so I saved time for that. Along those same lines of time, use your time wisely, work. I mean, okay, so I work, family, and I'm still able to do this. And one thing that does give me a little bit of a benefit is I do work for myself, but when I don't work, I don't get paid also. So I can take, you know, as much time off as I want if I don't want to make any money. Oh, here's another, gosh darn, the timing of the tunnels. Timing's everything. This is very apropos. Timing's, oh, my lights are on. My goodness, that's a dark one. That's a dark one. So this trip is a great example. This is why I'm doing this video during this trip. This is a great example. I live in Kansas City, Missouri, right? I am 10 hours from Colorado. I'm 12 hours from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Colorado Springs is like exactly 9 hours. Anyway, I have a gig in Salina, Kansas, which is 3 hours from Kansas City. Guess what? That means I'm only 6 hours to Colorado. So in a couple days, I have to be in Salina, Kansas. So from where I'm gonna be, it's only a 6 hour drive. The job happened to be on a Tuesday, so I'm basically taking a Monday off. I left Saturday night, drove all night. So I honestly just have 2 days to do stuff. Then I have to be in Salina, Kansas by Tuesday. Use your time wisely, you know? Okay, we're at the Gold Camp trailhead. This lot has every space filled. This lady's not even in a space, no parking fire lane, and I may not be able to get by her. This is where Gold Camp Road ended, and and it picks back up again later. This portion of the original is gone, collapsed over time, and we're winding around another road called North Cheyenne Canyon Road, which I hope connects us back with Gold Camp. I think I have to go back up, but I got to see a little waterfall with about 800 other people, so that's cool. All right, we're going back up, I believe. And I am on Cheyenne something road. If I keep following it, I end up at the Broadmoor. So by that waterfall, when I got off of Gold Camp Road, because basically it ends there, I could have just stayed on that Cheyenne Road that goes towards Broadmoor, and you hook up with Old Stage Road, and that links you back up to Gold Camp Road. Not Lower Gold Camp Road, the Gold Camp Road. They're just not connected anymore. But now I'm in this like, it's all paved in this neighborhood up in the hills here. Where am I? Finally, I'm on Old Stage Road. I had to meander down here through a lot of nice neighborhoods. Cheyenne Mountain High School, a bunch of churches, the reservoir, the lake, whatever it is. Seven Falls is like somewhere probably over this mountain hill. But this is gonna link up with Gold Camp and get me on through all the way to Cripple Creek eventually. So that's where we're at. Everybody else is parked here, so I just pulled in. We are at, what does that say? St. Peter's Dome Trailhead here, I guess. All right, let's get out. I don't want to air down only because I have to air up later. Airing down is quick. Airing up takes time. But right now, going from bounce to bounce to this, I'm now like, oh, this is really makes quite a difference. Going over this bridge, like wow, I really had to build that up to make a road. The Aspens are starting to turn. It's going to be mid-September, so I guess it's about that time, but not all of them, but a little bit. Got a little bit of yellow. It's a nice surprise. I didn't even expect that. Okay, we're coming up on a campsite somewhere. It's a little too early to set up camp. Well, I'd love to be lazy the rest of the day. But I got more energy in me to keep going. So I passed Mount Baldy, was trying off to go do that, and was considering it, but didn't. It's not a loop, you just go up, come back down. An actual Mount Baldy, I think you have to hike too. So another way I'm able to break away, and this is just luck. My kids are teenagers now, right? So like if they're still little, there's no way, but now they're older, and it's like, oh, well, they're self-sufficient as hell, you know? And when I can, I'd love to drag them with me, you know, I force them to come with me. But it doesn't always work out. Now school's in session, so it's not gonna happen. So we take a family trip and stuff, and you may have seen me film some of those, but so that's one thing that really makes it easier. There's just no way you could with little kids. You know, your wife would kill you, probably. Unless you're just in the way. Unless she has to manage you more than she has to manage the kids. Everybody's different, right? It's starting to thin out. I haven't seen other people for the last 4 or 5 miles though now. So that's kind of nice. Like I said, it's a Sunday. Everything has been congested so far. There's been a lot of people. Here's Clyde Campground. I may just pull in for fun. There's a nice spot right here. I don't know. Why not check it out? So talking about family, my kids are older now, so I can kind of get away for a couple days if I want to. What's the ultimate determination for that? Having a kick-ass wife. I mean, I just say, I want to go. I'm like, okay, Chris, sounds great. She doesn't care. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. If there's something going on the calendar she needs help, or I don't want to miss a kid's event, you know. They got a lot of things going on nowadays. It's my oldest senior year. Yesterday there was something going on. Otherwise, I might have left Friday night. So having a kick-ass wife, I mean, just freaking lucky, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty awesome. But you can't take advantage, you know. And I think she would say, hey, you ain't going this weekend, but I never push. I don't think I push it. If I pushed it, she'd let me have it, but that's the kind of relationship we have, so it works. So here I am. This is Clyde Campground. This is very, very visible from the road, but I just saw it, and there's a fire pit right here. But I think I'm gonna drive down here. I see some fire pits down there. There might be a little creek there. And then there's a gate down there that private property starts. Let's go down there and check it out. Maybe eat lunch. I'm too exposed here. There's the road, I don't like it. This is the only road down here, I think, to Clyde Camp. Yeah, because there's a left, there's people down here to the left in Clyde Campground. I heard kids scream. They have a trailer too. They have a pop-up. Here we go. This is what I was looking at from, yeah, this is it. Oh man, this is awesome. This is what I was looking at from afar. Oh, a little tree coverage. So I was up there. By that, up there. The road's way up there. Turn into Clyde Campground here. How about this? This is fantastic. I love the trees. And then there's one down here with no trees. And you can see in the distance, there's a gate and fence that goes to private property. Oh, there is a stream down there, yeah. I'll find a path down to it here in a minute, I bet. This is pretty good. Yeah, they wrapped up camp, they're out. It is Sunday, so they're probably going home. They just pop-up drug on something. Did you see that thing tilt? I mean, they're nowhere near me, but that's another incentive. There's probably going to be nobody here at all Sunday night, so I don't care if there's people. Doesn't bother me, unless they bother me. Just depends on the people, right? Do they like to sleep, or do they like to stay up late talking loud? Taking a walk down this road where the pop-up was. This is super nice. It's time to touch the water. I always have to stick my hands in the water because I'm weird. Oh, it's refreshing. Like I said, dry and dusty. No washing of the face. Got no humidity, so it's static out of your hair. Do you understand these problems? Is this making sense? Oh, this is nice. Good stuff. Kudos to everybody. There's like no trash. Well done. Yeah, there's a horse trailer pulled up to the gate. They had horses out for the day, giving people rides probably. So here, I got a plan. So I'm almost to Cripple Creek. I'm almost to the mine. I don't have internet connection. I've downloaded a map on Onyx Maps though. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Crickle Dickle. Altitude. I don't have a headache, so I'm still acclimating, plus I'm tired. I'm gonna come back, basically, is what I'm trying to say, in a roundabout way. I'm gonna go into Cripple Creek or Crickle Creek, and maybe Victor, and unless I find a better campsite, I'll just come back here tonight. Jeez. I really wasn't ready for the tunnel. I mean, I just looked at my map. I didn't see anything about a tunnel. Dust all over my windshield. Oh, this one's reinforced. I don't want this one to collapse. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for the tunnel. I had no idea. I just got done looking at my map. Like, what is that car doing here? That pretty valley. There's the river, the creek that's running by my campsite. Friggin' spectacular. That's cool. I hopefully won't run off the road while I'm in amazement at the beautifulness. So that creek running down there in that valley was Bison Creek, and what runs by the campsite is Middle Beaver Creek. There's a confluence there somewhere. If you're keeping score at home, that's the score. Bison Creek 1, Middle Beaver Creek 1 as well. They combined into one, now they are one. Isn't that fun? Janie's got a gun. Oh, sorry. No idea. Okay. Just drove into Victor, historic mining town, and past a bunch of mining stuff. So I'm just tooling through town, and I pull in and I look at that. There's a big mural of somebody. I'm like, is that Edgar Allan Poe? And I get closer, it's Tesla. Oh, okay, Nikola Tesla. You know, whatever. Put them side by. I don't even know what Edgar Allan Poe looks like. Actually, I'll have to look online and embarrass myself with how different they look. Probably. Yeah, I go, Edgar Allan Poe had long hair and long beard. I don't know. I'm gonna park here in the shade. Coffee. Ho ho ho. Is that me? Did you hear that? Well, I used the bathroom. Walked a little bit around. You could tour mines and stuff and blah blah blah. Or not today because it's getting later in the day on a Sunday. All right, let's go to Cripple Creek. Check it out. This whole mountain is just mine city. Used to be and still is. They're still mining it. You can take the Cripple Creek and Victor narrow gauge railroad. I saw it up on that hill. I took a little tour of the mines via train. If I was with somebody, I'd totally be doing the train and the museum. And if I had another day, I guess. Well, it's about 20 degrees cooler now, that time of day. And the mountains get a little cooler, a little rain might flow in. Check this out. There's my car, about 6 years ago. Oh, more than that, I guess. Trail Edition. There it is now. So we're going back to camp, going back to Gold Camp Road, but we're going around the north side of all this mining stuff on 67. Cripple Creek! Oh, goody goody. Back on dirt. Historic Colorado mining country. Welcome. Some nice Aspens here. It's just like that mountain's just like, you know, staircases down to a pit, you know. Just mine the heck out of it. Grassy Valley Mining Overlook is what this is. Drilling, blasting, moving rock, leaching, recovery, reclamation. Hear thunder. It's a good time to go up on a metal structure. No camping. I can't camp up here? You don't understand how far way down that is. Whew, I gotta get out of here. I'm getting rained on. I'm gonna get lightninged. That's gotta be like, I don't know what, 2,000 feet down. Hear that wind? Yeah, mountain storms don't scare me. I'm from the Midwest. Storms, thunderstorms, tornadoes scare me. Look at these nice green. And we hit the Gold Camp Road. We hit the dirt road and welcomed by the Aspens. The RV up in the hill. It's private property. Yeah, that's how you do it. Well planned and well executed. So one of the final things, and I've lost count. I mean, I don't even know why number these if it's not numerical anyway. Oh, look at this guy. Gal, sorry. What's up? Hey, there's a fence there. You're on private property, you know. Oh, there's it. To be able to have a family and work and still be able to get away and do little trips here and there and knocking out some little bucket list things. If you can't go to, oh, my bucket list is to go to Italy and go to the Colosseum, whatever. If you can't do that, then just take a time, just chip away your bucket list and create little things. Just go 3 hours from your house and, oh wow, I never knew this was here. This is actually pretty amazing. That's what I've been doing. In Missouri, the nearest national forest is 3 hours away. And there's a lot of stuff in it, right? and it's pretty fast. So I go and I've discovered a lot of things that I wouldn't have otherwise. My point is, don't make an excuse. Just, you know, you're gonna find some time, you know. So don't be lazy. Plan it-ish and just do it, right? Just say, wake up, say, hey, I'm gonna get up at 4 a.m., drive 2 hours to blah, 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 and see the thing. And if I'm only there an hour, so what? Turn around and come home. You saw the thing. You know, did you get your picture? Of course you did. Just don't be lazy. Just kick yourself in the ass a little bit. In the same way that hopefully you do to, you know, make your living and do all that stuff. Well, apply it to for yourself. Be a little selfish. It's okay. Just a little, not a lot. Little's good. Plan it, do it, don't be lazy. Holy fruit holies. See that wind whipping through here? Oh, driving this way is amazing. Holy crap. Oh, f***ing rainbow. My God. Oh man, I better not be anybody in my spot. I'll cry. Little rock under the tires did the trick. We are perfectly level, actually. Accidentally perfectly. Oh man, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, right? I'll show you real quick. Boosh. The 4Runner is in party mode and I am in get some friggin' water mode. Let's get this water tapped. Just getting everything situated. Yes. Cooling down. The clouds dispersed. Moon is going to be almost a full moon, so I have a time lapse going, but maybe later, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what the moon does to it. Here comes a truck with an empty trailer. Oh, this is great. This is great. See, right there, I showed you this earlier when I scouted out this campsite, but right there is the private property starts. So the trailer is empty, so the horses, I don't know what happened. What did you do with the horses? So it's Sunday, so they probably, you know, people do horse rides and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But this is Pike National Forest, just like there's the border. They waved earlier, they know there's established campsites here. But the creek's right there. It's closer than I thought. It just winds around here. It's very nice. This is a great place for the bears to come get a drink in the middle of the night and wake me up so I don't get a good night's sleep. The goal for tonight is a good night's sleep. So when I am lucky enough to get a couple days to get away, and my wife lets me, and there's nothing on the calendar, and the kids don't have a thing going on, and all the other reasons that I mentioned throughout the day, but once I'm able to actually get away, like, hey, you're not gonna sleep much, and you're gonna be up all night maybe, and whatever, so you just gotta bear down and you just gotta knock it out and just look through the other side is 24 to 48 hours and you'll be able to sleep. So my point is, I'm ready to go to bed. Sun setting, I've eaten. I hope I sleep good tonight. I should. It's very quiet. Someone may drive by, but I probably won't even care. We're gonna sleep good. We're gonna brush our teeth big time. I brushed them this morning, but I drank so much coffee today. We are going to get up in their tent and do the do. Good night. know if I mentioned it yesterday. Another way I'm able to travel and do these little short trips is that kind of prepared. My car has almost everything I need in it to just go. You just have a go bag ready at all times if you want to get out and adventure a little more. Oh my God, the right side of my car is getting pummeled by hail.